Streams. Hope everyone's doing good. So we went from a bit of Rainbow Six to a bit of Satisfactory. Felt like I needed a break from shooting. So here we are. Now I've restarted my playthrough because I built the most inefficient factory and realised it took all my space up. I'd spent about 6 hours building a factory over this area to realise that I wasn't even maximising what I should have done. And I couldn't be bothered undoing it. It would have took me so long just to delete it and undo it all. So I thought I'll start again and make it a bit more efficient. So our objective is to build a space elevator at the minute. Excuse me from me hood up, I'm absolutely freezing today. Don't think we've not really unlocked anything yet. I think we set up a basic concrete supply, producing metal rods and metal plates, and I do believe I just went over and started to do the copper one. Memory serves, let's go and check it out. So we're going to try and make this as efficient as possible. Whether it goes good or bad. Yeah, so this is what I set up last time. Just making basic wire. It's a good starting off point. Right. Need some leaves, keep the biomass going. My plan is to get to biomass as quickly as possible, get the logs, build a little outpost there, mass produce to get to coal, and then from there we'll start making things more efficient once I get the power level of what I need. That's the plan. Whether that happens is a different matter. Would help if I took that, wouldn't it? Right, let's go over it. Right, see, base building, let's get this done. Concrete, hopefully that should have produced, I don't know how much I need right now. I want to get base building, I want to get the chainsaw. Like I say, I'll get all these trees cut down, it'll give me enough to keep going. Yeah, I spent so long, probably what everyone else has done starting this game. Hopefully it's not just me being an idiot. But I started a playthrough. I went in completely blind to this game, so I'd heard of it, people had told me about it, and I chose not to look anything up. And on my Xbox I spent about 30 hours in the game, and I've built towering structures all down here, only to then realise there's a blueprint designer, and everything that I spent crafting by hand I could have just replicated. If that's any indication how much of an idiot I am. Right, that's that one. Logistics is the next one we need.
Several new structures are now available for improving factory
What do we need?
organization.
150.
Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage
300,
placement
right.
of
We'll
any
have to go and
structure.
get the...
In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and or animals would have only been distractions
enough
from your important
cable there.
mission.
Hopefully, he says. Hope everyone's keeping well today. It's freezing today. Probably got an hour's stream and then I'm going to try and get some sleep before my night shift starts again. I decided not to go to bed so I could do some gaming and streaming. Maybe not the best idea to build a factory while You're absolutely knackered. Right, so I've got enough cable. I want to get the splitters and then output me power. Get the chainsaw. Get some like biomass burners with some logs. Create a little power outlet maybe up here. I'm going to try and keep everything local because for some reason, I don't know why I did it. I started building over the far area and I spread out all my factories, and I realised early game I was running from point to point to point. And I want to keep everything local until we can build out. Have you landed yet? I need back 20 seconds. Even though it'll land a bit earlier. Should have enough now to do this. Field research. This will help me be more efficient. You can go straight back up. Right.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift
No,
to save
if I
space
do-
and enhance the productivity of your factory. Fixit encourages you to
So
consider
I
investing in
want
verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel
smelters.
stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you.
How many plates have
The
we got?
sea is made of billions of
Probably not
faces,
enough is the
each
answer.
staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes. Breathe out. Feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Thought I'd do some handcrafting. Some iron ingot. I went to reach for my cup of tea there and forgot I moved it over the other side. It took me so long before I realised that you could just press it once and it'll keep crafting it. I had to literally watch a YouTube video to find out that. Like, after I think I was in the game a couple of hours. Get these reinforced plates. Wasn't much. Yep. Yeah, you can go into that. And then if I put is it logistics? Oh, I want a merger, not a right. You can go into you. You go into you. Carry on. Probably build a splitter. Surface too uneven. Gonna do it though. Just to harm me production a bit more. Right, what's my power looking like? What you got? Biomass looking decent. Oh, what am I doing? Pressing the wrong button. So if we do that, and that'll be able to do that. Yeah, I always forget to end up inputting what the smelter should be. What we're making here is this the plates or the rods? Plates. Good. That's what I need the most of. What's my power level? I think we need to get this log burner. Keep calling it a log burner. Also clear a chainsaw. Do we need to make screws? Yes, go and get some more cable. Prioritize that. Get a little log burn area set up. That'll be my main power for now. Yep, that'll be the way to go. Let's get this iron out. Yeah, I can't believe how bad I built it when I first started. I spent so many hours just building everything by hand slowly and taking ages. Only to find there's a blueprint machine. That would have saved me many hours of humiliation. Let's get these bits. Craft some cable with this. How many do I need? I should really pin that, shouldn't I? 100. So we'll get that. Make the screws. Then we can start on increasing our power. Right, iron rods. Only 500 screws. Use up all these, get the screws done. And once I've got the power, I'll be laughing for the early game. That was my biggest voice. Like, I was never having enough power. I want to be as efficient as I can now. Right, can make the iron rods. Will that get us nearly halfway? Exactly, well, a little over halfway. Yeah, the early game crafting by hand is an absolute pain. Hopefully once I've got enough power and get these logs going, it'll sustain me till early to mid. And I'll get to coal, get that down. I haven't been to any of the areas yet. So I started off originally in the... not the forest bit, because I'm in the forest bit now. It's like the rocky ruins bit, not the desert. The other area. Started there. Realised quite quickly, like, I had nowhere... well, I didn't understand how to build properly, so I struggled with it before I moved over to this one. $108, right. Let's get these other rods. Get these crafted. And then it's just the concrete. Then we can start our little power plant. The inefficient version first. Again, I want to keep that near me because last time I just, I put it over the far side of the map And every time I need to put like leaves or something there, or biomass, I had to come all the way over. Hopefully this concrete's done. Christmas gifts. Right, let's make these. Oh, look how slow that is. That's painful. Yeah, I've got enough. Crusty. Right. I'm happy with this start. And I've got all these iron ores here to use as well. So I want to split these out into 3. Get them mass producing early on. Right. Just get you. Get me that chainsaw. Create a head on it.
Reached. Solid
What do I need?
biofuel created from any biomass ensures maximum
to-do
efficiency
list.
of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel
160
production,
screws.
the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket
Right, if I
dimension has
do
been
this
inflated to
first.
increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and
I'd love to
exploit
actually
by
play this game with
eliminating
someone.
all obstacles to efficiency.
I've got some mates
This
who
isn't
play it,
just
but I've never
fun,
played it
it's
with anyone yet.
contractually mandated fun.
How many do we need? Nearly there. Never thought I'd be so happy to see the chainsaw already. Christy. Right, chainsaw. Nice. Need to make some fuel for it. Let's just craft all these for now. And then we shall start the little power plant. Yeah, I'm keeping everything local this time. I'm not roaming across the map to start out with. Until I've unlocked some better things. Yeah, I want to get all the factory bits and build a proper factory unit. God, I forgot how long this takes. Can't wait to automate this. Yeah, we'll go on a mission. We're going to collect as much as we can of these. My God, so slow. So yeah, our plan. Get this, we'll cut down a load of trees. Leave everything producing while we're doing that. Oh yeah, that's what I am doing. I'm not holding it down, thank you. Yeah, I made that mistake when I first started. I was holding it down for ages. I think I was 4 or 5 hours into the game. And I put a YouTube video on the background while I was doing it, while I was holding it down. And it was like 5 essential tips for Satisfactory. And it literally, the first tip was, you can press it once to craft. Yeah, 4 hours wasted holding it down. Yeah. So I just want to get enough, get this chainsaw, then cut down as much as I can, get everything then automated from there, get a big power plant set up. That's my plan. Because I absolutely detest collecting leaves all the time. It's such a pain. Yeah, it's one thing I don't miss. Like I say, so get a little power plant set up and then rush me way to coal. then I can start building the factories properly. It does, yeah. When it's near that, it'll automatically cut me in an area because you can press R to change from single to area, and it cuts them all down. I don't know why though. Sometimes, like now, it's cleared quite a wide area there. I've had it before though, where like I've cut a tree down in the middle here, and it's it's took like one pile there. I don't know why. It sometimes does it, sometimes doesn't, and yet other times it'll clear everything around it. Yeah, it is janky as hell, isn't it? Like, yeah, I was saying like before, like I spent so long doing everything by hand. Like I didn't realize as a blueprint designer, just because I started playing this absolutely blind. So I've decided I'm going to restart it. I'm going to be more efficient, which is part and parcel of the game, to be fair.
Store this potential resource for later use.
Start getting everything automated. Do you know what would be nice? To have a nice community server where everyone could jump in and help each other. Like, I never see that. Like, none of my mates really play it. I've got like 2, and even then they'll play it when I'm working or something. Let's clear all these out. Let's go them. We're getting more concrete, to be fair, so that's probably something I'm going to split next. Because it's the rods aren't as important right now to me for my next design.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized is compatible with the human digestive system.
I think I'll split the
by
concrete
fixing,
next.
The consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
Yeah, I love this game though. Like, I spent so long playing it. I remember the first week it came out, I must have put 10-15 hours into it at least in the first week on my Xbox. Like, I was just properly obsessed with it. So I went from Planet Crafter, which I was obsessed with, to this. And now, I reckon if I go back to Planet Crafter, it'll just pale in comparison with the depth of this game. It'd be good if there was a proper survival mode of this. But obviously it's not part and parcel of the game. Let's take you. Split this out maybe into 3 for now. Just to try and output more. Right, let's do logistics. Let's do splitter. Oh, I forget. I need the plates. I always forget that. The constructors. Yeah, I don't mind crafting these bits by hand for now. Put these bits in here, so I'm not carrying them around everywhere. What else do I want? All. So I'll make 10 of these just so I've got them. Skipping away slowly. 7, 8, 9, 10. 50. Right, let's get that made. So every time I watch YouTube and I see people making these massive factories, like, I'm happy if I make a little tiny, like, house factory and they're making, like, skyscrapers. I don't know how to do it. I want to get there one day, but yeah, not right now. That's fine. Yeah, I was going to say I'm make 2 of these at least. But my power outage, my power's about to go up as well. That's the other thing. You. Then for me, number 1. Straight to you. Oh, merger, not a splitter. Yeah, it's not a. I don't know. I don't want to like rush the game. You know what I mean? I want to enjoy where I'm getting to still. I think that's part and parcel of the fun of the game. Is just being able just to take your time and build these designs. Right, concrete. I'm definitely gonna have to build some more burners though. You. Did I take it off there? Yeah, so off you there. Yeah. You. Oh, never. I'm missing cable. The last one I needed. Sod's law. Miscalculated. I make it? Yeah. Right. Let's do that. Connect this up. Now I've got my concrete. Although I feel like the spike's gonna probably blow a fuse. Oh no, we might be alright. Yeah, we might be alright. Nice. Right. While that's doing that, we'll harvest a bit more biomass. Right, there's a second limestone, so I can... Are you pure, impure? Impure. Not as good. No, I'm going to save it. Because... last time I had a crash after playing for like 2 hours. Didn't save it and my game had a hard crash for some reason. Yeah, I turned off the autosave feature, so I was getting annoyed with it. I'd end up, like, building something, not liking it. Right, let's get you two out the way. Shit. Good stuff. Hate them so much. You know what? I still haven't used these yet. Every time I've picked them up, I've not got to the point where I've overclocked anything or out like that. That'll come with time. Don't think there's out this side apart from that resource node there. So I reckon I'll do my power here. Chop these trees down. Yeah, this can be my little power area. I don't need all this. Yep. Oh, I just used it on leaves. Is there up down there? Can't say I've ever been down there. Yeah, definitely going to use this bit here for power. Which should be the next project I'm working on. Get that set up, and we can triple our output. So I'll get another 3 concrete on the go. Get the rods tripled. And we'll try and get to the coal power as quickly as possible.
A baby could have found this.
Yeah, I've probably got about another 15-20 minutes and I'm going to try and get some sleep before starting my night shift. Right. What we're going to need. Biomass burners, cable and rods. Just going to get some cable. Yeah, I can't count how many hours when I first started this. I just put into purely running around getting leaves. I didn't even know how to automate out. So, again, it wasn't until I watched a YouTube video where someone was like, you can automate it. It didn't even cross my mind. I'm not engineered that way. So, Yeah, I'll just make that my factory then over there. For some reason I had a worry that one of these weren't working, for whatever reason. Has anyone ever done that where they've like made a big chain and then realised they forgot to configure one machine? Went back like an hour or two later to find out, thinking, oh yeah, I've done it. Yeah, I've done it so many times. When I was building something for the space elevator. Hello, you. Sulfur, nice. Forgot this was down here.
Chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fixit helmets are of such high quality. Store this potential resource for later use.
I've actually not been down here before. Oh, nice. Raw quartz.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This
That's
mineral
sulfur.
is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz
Deuterium
and
ore.
may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
Is that another one? No.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to
Oh,
those
nice.
in
There's
group
one down
11
there as well.
on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Store this potential
We'll go back
resource
for that
for
in a
later
bit.
use.
Right. Didn't even know that was there. It's good to know. Oh, these creatures are so annoying. Every time you're building, they just seem to stroll. Good. Yeah, the amount of times where I've been working on a factory and they'll just walk. They'll stand over there for about 2 hours. The second you start a 10-minute project to build over here, they just waltz straight over to you. It's so annoying. Don't believe I've done I've built one for foundations yet. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't want to do that. What have I done? Enable dev console mode or whatever I've done. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Walls 7, 8. Right, that'll be my starting point. I'm already miles ahead compared to where I was before when I've got like a 16-hour save file and I didn't get to this point within like 10 hours. Gonna run out of resources soon. Yeah. Right, I want to keep that for that area. Should be able to jump up there from there. No, I can't. Oh well. Right, so we'll get some more concrete. $81, that'll do. How many plates have we got? 200. Sort them out there, no, wouldn't I? 300. Right. Sort of want to work backwards now. I also sort of want to even this up because it's been uneven. Especially for what I need to do. Oh, I'm missing concrete already. I also don't like the fact all that floats in midair. I feel like there should be a structure thing where maybe every like 5 rows it has to have a support pillar. Be quite good if they could have that. Got some more concrete. Might have to get a second run of that concrete sorted as well. Yeah, I think get this power on. Second lot of concrete.
Yes, yes, well done.
Expand the metal plate so I've got more building potential. Expand the steel rods. I think that'll be good to go then. For an early game start anyway. See how much of this is left. 14. So let's change that straight away. Oh, interrupting it, yeah. 45. Nice. It's just a 3 I've got, isn't it? Yeah. Pushy. Right, that'll keep the power going. For now. In fact, I might make another concrete now while we're at it. Yeah. Got plates for the constructors. We'll do another 3. Need some more cable as well. Off to make it. Yeah, let's do that one. Should be enough then. Portable miner. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Right. Got enough there. Constructors. Got enough there. And then storage. More than enough. Some more concrete. Yeah, that was another thing when I was starting. I literally had one entire, maybe first 5-6 hours. I only had one concrete output, and even then it was only 1-to-1 ratio. Like, it was just such a heinous mistake on my part to do that. We do splitter. Get rid of you. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna have it facing out this way. So if we have a splitter. We'll have one there. One there. So 2, 3. You can then go into there. Merger. Not the prettiest, but this is only temporary till we've got the setup going. Maybe I could have worked that into there somehow. So I've not got 2 separate ones. Yeah, I might do that. Yep. What if I do 2 more mergers? Go into it. Yep. Right, so we've got them all going into one at least. Just need the power now. The power's always a mess early game. I absolutely hate it. Like, I can never keep track of what I'm doing. Right, let's try and have a... So you can go there. On there. On there. You have view. 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 Oh, what am I doing? Right, then concrete. Concrete and concrete for you. I should have copied the settings, but I was too lazy. There's my other game, concrete supply. Started. Right, let's deposit some of these stuff that I've got. Ports and the sulfur and that. I don't need that right now. Why was that glowing red? I can't even talk. It's a growing instead of glowing. Definitely more of an efficient factory already compared to my early game starts I've had previously. Yeah, some of my early games just been horrendous. Let's change all that. Right, what's my output looking at? Oh, not bad. Considering I've got 6 constructors on the go over there. Yeah, definitely happy with this first starting point. Concrete should be flying in, especially when I upgrade them to Mark 2s. And this is going to be our little power plant area to start off with. It's probably going to look awful because I have no design skills. Everything I do just looks like square and crap. But it does the job. Ramps. Right, I'm going to work backwards because every time I try and work from the starting point, it ends up looking bad.
This is ridiculous.
Right, so I want biomass burners. Yeah. Right, then you know, I'm gonna add the splitters. And is that 0? 10? Is that last one? I don't know what that last one is. So I want some room. I don't want everything looking awful like it usually does. I'm sick of having space when I end up building on top of myself. Then if I do that one. Yeah, at least it won't be cramped like all my other builds that I've done. You know what? I might even do double of these. I know that's overkill. I've got a bit more room. So I don't think it's a bad thing to have. Yeah. Yeah, I've doubled the output. And that way it can last me all the way till I get coal. Yeah, we're going to do that. That's the master plan. Line it up with that. Right, I need to build this out more. It'll come together. Right. Right, that there. On here. Yeah. Yeah, so then I can have my input round here. So any leaves, so I'll have the leaves being turned to biomass, being turned to logs, being fed round to here with a starting point, which will probably be somewhere around here. I need to kickstart those machines. So yeah, so I'll let them feed this first, feed all logs into there. We should be sorted for an early game build. then I'm focused on expanding as quickly as possible. Slowly but surely. Is there a more efficient way of doing this? Or am I doing a long-winded way? I don't know. It's the only way I found that works for me that was efficient, but I'm sure there's a better way.
Somewhere.
What have we got? Need more cable, don't I? Craft that. And then I'm going to finish this power bit, and then I'm going to get myself to bed, ready for my night shift. Otherwise, I'm going to be shattered tonight. As much as I want to play this all night. Am I out of... Don't think I need that for anything I'm doing. Yeah, I do. Need them for the biomass burners, right? Go and get some more wire. How much has this got? Right, we'll keep that for the space elevator, because I think you need 1,500? The space elevator? Yeah, you do. So yeah, the other one can feed that. Grab some more concrete, and we should be laughing. Stupid creatures. I seen a video where someone killed one of these, and there was a dev who said he must have been attacking it for hours because they've got a massive amount of health that like just to make them basically unkillable. Which I can't say I blame anyone for killing them because they are annoying. No, I want close. Just because I like everything to be so. Right, let's get these. Yeah. I'd happily not sleep and just play this all day. What am I missing? Oh, plates. So yeah, so I will have my constructors here on this side. I'll probably expand 2 more out, block that off, and then that bit there. And I might even, so I don't think I've got any need to be over this way now. I might even make a single path all the way there to take me bits. What's this, copper? Might as well get it now out the way, just in case we need it. If memory serves, there is another ore over here, isn't there? Yeah. Another limestone one. here as well. And I might even funnel that all the way over here. Just so I've got all my limestone close to me. So ideally what I want to build small first before I expand, because yeah, last time I was running left, right and centre across the map to get bits and I was absolutely hating it. So yeah, because I've still got those nodes there I can use. So I can always fill this up. Oh yeah, exactly, yeah. I've not got to trains yet. Oh no, what have we done? Don't say I run out of... I've had my first blowout. Oh, you mean the dimensional storage? Interdimensional storage, is that the one? I think it is. Oh, you've got no fuel? Oh. Oh, I need... Everything's out of fuel. How long was I doing that for? That everything is out of fuel. No, I'm going to have to disconnect it, start it up, get the power again. Oh, it's so annoying. Handcraft these. Yeah, I'm excited to get to trains. I did unlock on the playthrough before this, when I'd start again, I just unlocked the cars, the trucks even, to make the roads, and I've not used them yet, the truck stations. So I'm thinking, like, I want to make an area where I'm just going to mass produce what I need. So your basic plates, rods and screws. Keep all them in, like, 2 separate factories somewhere. Try and get everything there to mass produce it. So I know some people take everything to one central area and build like a massive monument, but I don't really want to do that because I feel like I'm just poor at planning stuff. You know, I don't forward think. The amount of times where I've built something and I'm like, at the time it's good. When it comes time to expand, I'm like, I've got no room now. I've got to rip everything around. Yeah, the dimensional storage would massively help. On the trains, yeah. I think once I get trains, I'd build a main structure, and I want to have a storage room like underneath everything. So I can just go downstairs if I don't want to craft anything or send it off to the space elevator. I'll have a dedicated path to take it there. I reckon is what I'd do. That's my plan anyway. Whether that happens or not is a different story. Because I'm sure I'm going to go badly wrong somewhere. Oh, it's so annoying having to craft all this. I mean, this should though, once I've crafted all this, should be the very last time I'm having to do it. By hand anyway. I just need it to output enough plates for me to build the bits in and put all these leaves in the constructors. I'll probably direct power straight to that first. Disconnect the power to everything else. Get that processing as much as we can. So all the burners are stocked up. So they've all got like 200 in each. Start it back off. Now I don't have to worry about production after that. That'll keep me going. And it won't blow any fuses. That's my plan. Because I want to then be able to focus on expanding rather than having to get the leaves all the time and stuff. Probably make 200 logs, put them in, and then I'll Yeah, I definitely need to be getting some sleep. Yeah, and I'd rather play this. If I could just stay awake and play this, I would. I might off stream just get this bit sorted, because it's not the most entertaining to watch. Just having to craft all these. I mean, it's part and parcel of the game. Anyone that plays it understands that, but if someone's going to come and watch me doing it, it's not the best. Right, let's get the power back on. Yeah, this is already 10 times more efficient than what I was doing before. I can't believe how stupid I was. Right. Just give you 123. You shouldn't burn out. 125. 100 in there. Now what if I get this started first? Turn this on. Power on. Get all these working again. Then connect this back up. That should get me back on track. Have I ended up with all that limestone? Oh, it was when I disassembled the thing, wasn't it? That was why. Yeah, and this is going to be my center point right now. It's getting this created. Then we're going to be chopping down as much as we can, feeding this. And once all these are stacked up both sides, I should be alright till coal. He says. Famous last words, but is that in line with both? Oh, I know, yeah. That is overkill. Because before, I only had these lot. But, yeah, I just want to get enough where I can then focus on expanding this and get straight to coal. Yeah, I think before I had 8. Yeah. Yeah, I went overboard here massively. But, yeah. Yeah, before, I literally only had these, and that was it. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'll probably get these on, get it started, rush to coal, and then this will be back up for whatever reason. Just for that. I don't know why I did overkills. Yeah, but to be fair, there's areas I want to clear for building. Yeah. So there's areas that I want to build at, and they're surrounded by trees, and I generally spend all that time cutting them down, and I'll have containers full of leaves for ages. So I'm thinking I'll use that to my advantage now while I need these. Where do you get the, is it mycelia? Mycelia, however you want to say that. Where'd you find that at? I can't remember now. Right, let's connect all these up. Yeah, this is probably the most inefficient build I could do for this, but for early game, it's overkill. Alright, I've not been to the desert yet. I started with... my first ever playthrough was in the... it's like the rocky mountain bits, so it's not exactly the desert, but... yeah, to be fair, a lot of it, because I'd only just started doing the MAM last time. So I hadn't really gotten far into it. I'd only done the first few levels. So I hadn't learnt about, like, overclocking her out yet. I only know bits like that from YouTube. Yeah, get these sorted. Yeah, I'll definitely be looking some of that. That's what I mean. I want to get this sorted, get this started, so I can expand that, have a basic production coming in while I venture out and do stuff. And then, yeah, rushing coal's definitely the priority here. Although I still need to work out the most efficient, like, coal ratio. Because from what I tested, I think I was able to do... I think 4 coal producers to 2 or 3 water pumps. I think it was a ratio I found that was working, but I might be wrong in that. I need to actually look into that. Yeah, they're so slow to do. Yeah, definitely need to... yeah, the level 1 mine was too slow. I think that was my limitation when I was doing it last time. Was that me setup, the level 1 miner couldn't keep up with the level of production I needed. Yeah, because I usually go to... if I go up there, you get the little drop-down bit that goes into like a little open area. Enclosed area, even not even open. And I think there's 3 coal nodes there, and there's 1 coal node that you need an explosive to get, I believe. I presume that's how you get to it. So I usually aim for that. I get this running. Yeah, I found it by accident when I was playing through on my Xbox. After I'd spent ages. So there's a little pond up there, and I set my little coal production there first. And I was running out of room already because I built stupidly. And I found that, so yeah, that's where I'm aiming on this playthrough to build that. Major overkill, but... yeah, I need to find... because you get the recipe changes, don't you? With the hard drives and that. I need to find some of them because I was having a look online. And I've seen some that helps it be more productive for what you need. Because some of the original recipes are awful to use. Like, it took me ages, I think, splitting coal and that when it was like, I need it for more efficient things. Yeah, that's why I want to get this sort of... I know it's overkill. It probably is. I am probably going to be a slave to it, like you say. But I want to start exploring for those. So I want to get the baton so I can fight the stronger creatures at least. Get those. Get a better recipe. So I'm not having to build, undo it, and rebuild again. I watched a few playthroughs and people like literally beamed straight for those from the off. Got the recipes. And then they made it 10 times more efficient than I would ever do right now. And the one thing I hate is planning something and then undoing it all and restarting again. Because I find I'm very bad at doing that. I'd probably do one more floor of this. Then I've got enough just to do this last bit. Right, this is where the constructors are going to start. So I'll build it out here, drop it down, have an area here where I can put them in. So I'll have leaves and wood be turned into biomass, have a storage container for the wood, the logs even, taking it round into there. That'll be the plan. Whether that works out or not is a different matter. Yeah, I'm interested to see how much this is going to actually take me. I reckon it's going to... It's like you say, it is overkill. But if I get that feeding right, for this early game I'm sorted, and I can rush production, and get these nodes working for me, get the coal quicker. Right, how are you doing on that? Actually burning through. Also, I built up in the sky. I built a tower up to get me power from area to area before. So I haven't unlocked the big power struts yet. I built high up to do it, and that just came and knocked me straight off the top and killed me. And I'd only built one way up at the top, which was annoying. My first ever time doing it. I mean, luckily you can't die straight from the off from fall damage, but it will take all your health. Let's get... Right, what do I need? So I want storage, I've got enough for that. Yes, thank you. Do you know what? I always forget to do that. Every time I've played this. Every time I forget. Right, then I want... No, I'm going to move you over here. Yeah, I always end up doing that. Like, I always forget to use my little mouse button, so I've got everything on my quick bar. Just something what I came used to. I didn't even know you could copy it. Like, for hours into my playthrough. Right. Should make solid biofuel. Then I'm on. Oh, iron plates. Forgot them again. Done it again. Every time I do that. In fact, I'm going to make 2 storage containers for the biofuel. So if I do have to make any overkill for any reason, I'll just put them in. Yeah. There's some people, I always forget there's a notepad in the game. And I see a lot of people when they've been doing like these really big playthroughs where they're like, we're going to make a skyscraper. They've always got loads of notes on the side of the screen. And they're always like, oh, I'm going to put this here so... And they'll plan it all out and they'll be so efficient. And they'll work everything out to the minute detail. And I feel like an idiot when I'm always running up. I'll venture somewhere. And I'm like, I haven't even got half of what I need. Every time without fail. One day I'll be organised. Yeah. I know. That's the thing, like, there's an extent where you go, that's overkill. That's too much. And if I spent that much trying to work it out, I don't think I'd enjoy the game. I like winging it sometimes. It's just nice sometimes to just go, oh, we'll see how it pans out. Oh, they do. Some of them, like I was watching a video last night, in fact, and it was like the top, I think 10 or 15 like builds that people have done. And some of them, you just think, how the hell have you made that? Like, there was one person that created this skyscraper monument where everything fed in at the lower level, went up, and he built a little central tower where like all the storage came up to him in little boxes around. Looked really good. And he's an architect in real life, and it showed, like, because my mind wouldn't be able to comprehend how to build that. Like, I wouldn't know where to start. Like, even the ground layer, like, even right now, the layout I've got here, my mind can't process, you know, how would I turn this into a big factory? Because I start building walls up, then I'm like, I look stupid, I'll take it down. Or it ends up clipping through something and not working. Like, so yeah, I'd love to see from start to finish how someone does something, what the thought process is to get there. Because yeah, I feel inferior compared to like half of them with the designs. Like this design here, I think this is me being creative. Oh yeah, there was apparently there was one lad who put 4,000 hours into, there was a build in the desert, and he'd built, so it started off as one central tower, and he built towers going off of it, so each layer produced one certain item, so he fed everything into it. But in the middle of all that, he built a neon city. Like, he just had like purple lights everywhere, signs. He had all the cars like automating it, and he, like 4,000 hours of doing that, and that was just on that one save file. Apparently he had 2 or 3 more. Like, I just couldn't comprehend how he even got there. Like, it genuinely baffled me. I wouldn't know where to begin with that. You've got to have some next level creativity to do it. Oh, yeah. Like, I tried doing this in between work and being a dad. And I'm just like, honestly, if I get this done today, I'd be proud of myself. Like, I'd consider that a big achievement. I'd be clapping myself on the back. Like, so yeah, I will never be able to recreate them, but I also think that's alright. Like, this game should be played how you want it, and you know, it's like, I like hearing how like everyone's like, oh, you can do this and this and this. But if everyone was like, you have to build this massive monument, everyone would hate it, wouldn't they? Like, when I first started playing, I was trying to, people were messaging me saying like, oh, do this, this and this. And I realised the more I was trying to lean to what their design philosophy was, like, some people were saying to me, just build in one area and just keep there the entire game and bring everything over to you. And I was just like, yeah, but that sounds more of a pain to bring production just to one place. And I was like, I want to go and explore. And if I did that, I would never properly explore. I'd just rush straight over. So I'm just like, yeah, it's nice to see how everyone plays, but like, you've got to play your own way for it. Which is why I'm probably ruining my own playthrough by doing this much. Yeah, it'll definitely go bad. Right, so these are going to make the logs. Oh, I almost pressed the wrong button. Went the wrong way. Right, then we're going to have more constructors. Even line? No, you're. I've got some time off over Christmas, which is why I've started streaming and I want to stream a bit more because I'm crap at streaming for one. But I enjoy doing it. I enjoy talking with people. You know, I spend all my time on a computer working. And I don't really socialise. Like, when I put my little girl bed, I just end up sitting on my computer anywhere. So it's nice to do this, and it's nice, like, being able to have a conversation with people. I mean, I tried playing, like, I was playing Rainbow Six earlier. And you either get bots or there's toxic people. Like, so yeah, it's nice to have a break and play something like this, which is chilled out. Right, this shall be... I forget it copies the recipe. Biomass wood. Stupid question. Now, I've always separated... I've not tried this. When it comes to biomass, does it have to be exactly wood and leaves going into it? Or will it make anything? So if I put leaves into the one that's selected for wood, will it work? Oh yeah, there's some of the games I play because I like playing everything. I play simulators, I play shooters, I play horror games, I play RPGs, and some of them like leaves it into one wood. Oh, so I was right. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what I generally do. I have another storage one here, and I put them in, and obviously that'll take them in. Yeah. And then yeah, so that'll both go into there. That'll create me logs. I'll take 2 around, but I'll connect them. So it'll funnel into there, and then funnel around to there. So I've got at least 2 production lines moving. At the very least. Yeah, I was gonna join these up. But they're gonna be joined up here anyway, so the output's gonna be the same. Yeah, yeah. So I'll probably... Mind you, actually. Yeah, you're right, actually. I only want 1. Just because it's going to pass through anyway, so... So if I do that... Oh, it's merger that one. I always do that. Pick the wrong one. Logistics. Yeah. We can go into there. Then into there. And then I want to split these out. Yeah, so solid wood, solid leaves. So, yeah, leaves, wood, being turned into biomass in there, being turned into logs, and the stores in there, and comes out of here. Split them off. Probably split it into 2, and then carry it down. Yeah, I think that'd be the plan. Just need some more plates. Yeah, there's some... Because I stream, like, a variety of games, when it comes to anything, like, competitive, like, sports or anything like that, like, or shooters, people just generally tend to come in your chat and tell you how shit you are compared to them. And they think they'll be, like, talking about how they're playing, like, Stone Mountain 64 or Aculite or something, like... So, yeah, I find it a bit hit and miss some days. Like, some days it's hard, like, to stream when you're being told you're shit. And to be fair, it takes a lot for me to like want to talk like on camera when I'm not used to it, and I just sit in my room working all day. Yeah, I like talking with people, so I thought I'll give streaming a go as well. I'm always playing games, so why not stream? Yeah, I get it. Like, I'm competitive to a degree. I like being good at something, but what like, I end up getting a really bad temper on me. Because people will just start being really toxic out of nowhere. And there's people I know are probably looking at me like right now going, are you being serious? Like, I'll lose my rag with someone when they'll start being like really toxic and saying how good they are compared to you. And you're like, it's a game. What are you making other people feel inferior to. You know, it's not, gaming should be enjoyed, not, you shouldn't be made and feel someone feel like shit for playing a game. I think, like, when I was playing Rainbow Six earlier, literally my first stream was someone saying I was shit, and I was like, even though I was top of the team, had the most kills and had done the best in that round to start off with, he was still putting messages to me about how shit I was. And it's like, no wonder no one wants to play competitive when that's the type of people that do it. So I'll probably split it here. Split it. Yeah. I had someone the other day. I couldn't believe it. It was me. Maybe third or fourth stream I'd ever done. I had someone jump in the chat and they were like, "Oh, the content's really good. Do you mind if I play a game with you?" And I was like, "Yeah, no problem." I was like happy to play with randomers. I don't mind. It's nice to do that. And the second he went into the match, he just started putting all racist comments and then telling me how shit I was. And I was like, I had to delete the stream. Because I was like, I'm going to end up getting banned for that now being on my channel. I was like, what do you get out of doing that to someone? Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was absolutely mortified. I was like, who in the right mind would do that to someone who's just trying to stream and have a laugh? Like, yeah, I was fuming, to say the least. Absolutely fuming. Right, then if I do... Can't wait to unlock signs, so I don't have to keep checking what things are. It's half time I come up to these two and I always forget which is which. I always have to check. Right, so I've got leaves and wood, making leaves and wood biomass being turned into logs in there, output into here. And then that absolute ridiculous output should carry me for a bit. That's the general plan. It's probably all gonna go to shit, but we're gonna try it anyway. So you're making wood. This one did I program for leaves? Yeah. Nice. Oh yeah. Do you know what? I get so many of that. That's probably one of my biggest nuisances. Is that every time I'm streaming, I'll get 10, 15 people in the chat. And you like, so you'll see the numbers go up and you get really excited. And you're like, oh, this is, you know, I'm actually being watched. And it's just people that's always like, how's your day going? You'll say fine. And they'll be like, oh, brilliant. Can you add me on Discord? I do this, this, and this. And you're just like, go away. Like, I don't want to... Like, I always say to them, feel free to, you know, put your message out there that you do work. I don't have a problem with that. But then, what annoys me afterwards, they private message me on Twitch. They'll, like, send me a whisper on Twitch. And they'll be like, do you mind if I give you some feedback? And you'll be like, yeah, no problem. And they'll be like, your logos are shit. You need mine if you want to be a big streamer. And they start, like, really laying into you. Making you feel like your logo... Like, my logos... I made myself, like, I used ChatGPT just to, like, animate something and then adopted that. And, yeah, they'll be like, it's shit. And one of them started spamming me on Twitch. Who's like, add me on this, add me on this, add me on this. And I just said, I'm not buying out. I'm not interested. Like, and he come back. And he was like, I've noticed your numbers haven't increased. It's because of your logo. And I was like, no, it's not because of my logo. It's because I'm a shit streamer. I've only just started. I'm trying to learn. Well, yeah, exactly. And like, I have mates who do like artist work and that, but they don't sell to streamers or out. They just do it for the fun of it. You know, they'll go to like Comic Cons with their artwork just to show people. And I'm like, that's a talent. But pestering someone to buy It is probably like AI art as well. They're probably on ChatGPT. Go on, make this. And then it does look like AI generated. It doesn't look anything. It all looks similar. You know, the same vibrancy, same colour scheme, same style. And you just like, I could replicate each one of them on ChatGPT. And yet they'll come in and tell me that there's not 1,000 people watching me right now because my initial logo isn't drawing them in. And yeah, and I get it every day, every stream. And even on the days where I don't stream now, I get them messaging me non-stop. I've even had some of them put it on a YouTube. I made a YouTube video ages ago about Lethal Company that I play with my mates. And literally, even on there, they started messaging and being like, buy this logo, like you'd get more views on this YouTube video. And yeah, it was honestly, it was infuriating. Like you just think I'm trying to grow, I'm trying to do better, but when you're harassing me, it just winds me up. I don't get it so much doing Satisfactory. I think I've only had a few, to be fair, in here. Any other game, for whatever reason, I get loads. I think more mainstream, like your bigger Battlefield, Call of Duties, which I don't play anymore because it's shit. Yeah, I've had a few in here, but not as many as I'm used to. Usually I'll get maybe 20 or 30 of them in the stream, and it's not been as many this time. I've still seen them, but yeah, it's not as bad. Right, so let's make them biomass out and split the biomass in here. Oh yeah, it's generally that, and that's what annoys me, because you'll see your view count go up, and you generally, in some point, you believe, yeah, exactly. It's the same. It's the same one, because it'll be like badly spelt, words stuck together, exclamation marks all over the place, like they're screaming at you, and it's like no effort, bottom. Yeah, and I swear they've got some like automated scripting, because you'll get the same message format, just with a different person and logo. And you just think this is the same bot account, just harassing for views. So that winds me up as well, because you just like piss off. Like, it's more obvious. I've even had one had me, because I work in cybersecurity. I had one lad, when I first started, he kept spamming me. And he was like, I can help upsell you. And I was like, what do you mean upsell? And he was like, I can grow your streamers he was like, by next week, you'll be being watched by 600 people, as well as having a sponsor, and they'll donate regularly. And so I was like, how is this working? And he was like, you need to download this app. And he mentioned this app I've never heard of. And I researched it, and I was like, oh, this is a well-known threat actor, like, app that isn't monitored and uses dark web resources. So I was like, this is basically coming off the dark web. Yeah, exactly. So I started playing along with him, and I was just like, oh, it sounds perfect. Like, how much would this be? And he was like, oh, initially for you, we'll do it £50. And I was like, how much after that? And he was like, 300 per week, and you'll get all these views. And I said to him, I was like, if you don't mind, you said you're a streamer yourself. I was like, you've got 5 followers. I was like, how come you're so shit at streaming? And he sent over pure abuse after I said that to him. Like, exactly what you said. If you were so good and you had this innate ability to get someone to be this multi-million streamer, why are you not doing it? And it irritates me, right? Because there'll be people who are self-conscious. For instance, like, it takes a lot for me to put myself on camera, because I'm not very confident in that aspect. But what if you get someone who hasn't got the self-esteem to do that? They put themselves out there. They're made to feel shit, like the only way they're going to get views is by doing what this person would say. Then, like, that person would feel pressured into it, and they'd effectively be scammed out of it, just wanting to be a big streamer and, you know, do what they enjoy for a living. Imagine, especially if they're in a shit job. It's just pure peer pressure. Like, yeah, I've got no respect for it. I always say to them, I don't mind you saying I'm an artist, I do X, Y, and Z, but don't come in the chat and make someone feel shit about, you know, you're not doing well because you haven't bought my product. Yeah, I have no respect. I've got zero tolerance for that sort of shit. I really haven't. Yeah, it's what I mean. And unfortunately, the small stream, you never used to get it. So I started streaming. I mean, it might have been just me. I did stream maybe back in during the pandemic, like on the night time. I did start streaming Call of Duty Warzone, and it was very rare I got them. But maybe because everyone was streaming on Twitch, it was just oversaturated at the time because we were all homebound. But yeah, I never used to get it. But yeah, now every stream I get it without fail. I've never had a stream without them, and it annoys me because Twitch will like think they're proper viewers, even with the botting. They'll be like, "Oh, you had 15 people chatting and viewing your thing," and it's literally just their automated crap making you feel like you're decent as well. So that irritates me as well. That really does wind me up. Right, what time is it? Oh, 3 o'clock. Right, thank you very much for watching me, mate. I appreciate it. I'll probably be back on another day, maybe tonight, depends. I've got my night shift starting in 4 hours time, so I'm gonna try and get an hour or two sleep. But yeah, you look after yourself. No, it was nice talking to you, and thanks for all the tips and that. No, it definitely made me stream. No, really, I've got a few mates in the US. Yeah, I generally play like Ready or Not with them and different like SWAT shooting games, but yeah, hope you have a good day and hopefully it works out for you. Hopefully the weather's not too bad. Better than shitty England where it's pouring down non-stop at the minute. Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm wrapped up. I literally took my dressing gown off before I started streaming because I was freezing. I didn't want to sit there in my Harry Potter dressing gown. Someone would have ripped me a new one. Take care, mate. All the best. Look after yourself.